Welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to start us off. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Washington's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
It's a quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's a quick grab, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and low.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Nittany Lions offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be...
Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Fighting off the defender.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff again. Running with purpose. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 3rd down after that running play. Try and muscle for the first down.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Nittany Lions are going to keep this drive rolling.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a 1st down and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Now it's...
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Look at this. They turn him loose. He gets home for a sack for the Washington defense. Good call by the defensive coordinator. You think about it over the years, Chris, they've got some really good linebacker play that can get after the quarterback.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, and everybody's covered. The tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Man heads out of bounds after a decent game. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Caught for the completion. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Fighting him off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Huskies will line up to boot it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up with the 31. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Tries to get it to the running back. Gets made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Defense is coming after him. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Washington offense retakes the field here. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught on the outside. It's Lawrence. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. He's going to hand this off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Bringing pressure. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Happy Valley. And we have to start our report with acknowledging the play of that quarterback. There's a reason why he's part of the Heisman conversation and why scouts at the next level are so excited about this young man. He's the leader of that offense. He has presence there in that pocket. He has a cannon for an arm. What else do you want?
The Huskies will kick this away to begin the second half. And he fields it inside the 15. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Finley. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. The Nittany Lions come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And now a carry here for the fullback. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump. And the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This one is right through. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. First down here for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Shotgun formation here on third down. And this pass is on target, caught. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Washington now operating in the red zone. And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the handoff. Great cut there. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Turn starts inside the 15. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Finley. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. And now the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A handoff to the back. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. They begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Snags the quick throw. He spins out of a tackle. Eventually, they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the 1st down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. 2nd down after that previous play.
I mean, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And they will trot out the field goal team here. He connected the 1st time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. It's a start of the next drive. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick grab.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Back to throw again. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Huskies. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he doesn't make it. The defense holds him there. Still a 3-score game. Lead at 18. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fires it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
To the air, it's Finley. Throws to the tight end. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Breaking free at the 35. Powerful running into the secondary. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab on the move. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And this pass is caught, breaking free at the 35. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood this scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw yet again. And it's broken up there. Great play on fourth down. Stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
The offense starts with a short field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The pass rush closing in. Catch is made. Room to run here. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the beatdown continues.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Lawrence. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.